Hello and welcome to this Nittan guidance video covering the initial setup of the Nittan multi-panel. The Nittan NMP is a powerful modular fire detection control panel that can be configured for any size of building. The NMP UL control panel backbox consists of a battery charger, power supply module, along with a terminal rail motherboard assembly. The panel is available in 3 sizes with 6, 10 or 26 port module support. The panel comes with clean changeover relay contacts, all with a maximum 30 volts 1 amp capability, consisting of mains fail, power supply trouble, general fire and general trouble signals. In addition, there are 2 regulated 29 volt auxiliary power outputs, also rated for up to 1 amp. Initially, the required intelligent modules must be installed to the panel to enable configuration to take place. Prior to module assembly, it is recommended to power up the panel with no modules fitted to confirm that the base panel is functioning as expected. This is not necessary if modifying a previously configured panel. Fasten the panel to the wall and check that the AC cable and batteries are connected correctly and the proper grounding has been made as shown. Turn on the mains power. Power, trouble and CPU trouble LEDs will light for around 6 seconds. Trouble and CPU trouble LEDs will turn off and power LED will blink a few times. Display will show touch for calibration. Press within 3 seconds to perform a screen calibration if required. The display shows the Nittan logo for a few seconds while it checks to see which modules are fitted. The panel should display no modules. If so, the panel has passed its power on test. The panel may now be turned off and the modules fitted. The port sockets have a numbered sequence which will be used to identify the loop or other style of module. It is important to be aware of the ports designated to the modules. In the case of loops, it will dictate the reported loop number. Make a note of the port designations to assist with later programming. There are 9 different types of module available, which may be fitted in any sequence. However, their physical size may dictate where they can be fitted in the panel. NMP SLC is a signal line circuit loop card module for addressable devices. NMP NWM is a fault-tolerant network module for networking other panels or repeaters. NMP MIM is a multi-input module with 6 monitored inputs for monitoring switches and other equipment. NMP MRM multi-relay module comprises 3 changeover output relays for signaling or control. NMP ZMA is a zone monitor module with 3 Class A inputs for conventional detection in a ring style. NMP ZMB is a zone monitor module with 6 Class B inputs for radial conventional circuits with end of line. NMP NCA is a sounder control module with 1 Class A input for driving NAC circuits in a ring style. NMP NCB is a sounder control module with 2 Class B inputs for radial NAC devices with end of line. The NMP 232 is a printer module required if a printer is to be fitted in the panel or separately. To install a module, first ensure that the DIN clips underneath the module are in the open position. Multiple modules on the same rail should be clipped together prior to placing on the DIN rail. Place the module onto the DIN rail, hooking the metal clip underneath onto the rail first. Once the earth clip is hooked, push the bottom of the module onto the rail so that the module sits flat. Push the plastic DIN clip, located at the bottom of the module, upwards to lock and secure the module into position. End stoppers are supplied to secure the modules at either end of the DIN rail. Once the module is secured to the DIN rail, simply connect the Cat5e cable supplied to the module's RJ45 port. Connect the other end of the Cat5e cable to the nearest unoccupied RJ45 port on the termination PCB. Prior to powering up the panel, ensure all tests on installation cables have already been completed and measurements recorded as required. It is recommended to power via the main AC supply before connecting the batteries to avoid arcing and damage. After the above has been completed, turn the panel on via AC only. The panel will follow the same power up sequence as previously. When the panel is powered up with plug-in modules fitted, it will display a list of the modules fitted. They will be displayed green if they are newly installed. If any modules have been changed or removed, these will be shown yellow. If all modules are as anticipated, press the green tick icon to confirm the changes. Tap the LCD screen and select one of the user icons. Enter user access code. Default is 0001 for user 1. This allows the user to have access to the main control buttons to silence alarms, acknowledge events, and reset the panel. For configuration access, tap the LCD, select the admin icon, enter the engineer's access code, default 9999. This allows the engineer to configure the panel, set zone and device text, allocate zones, enter panel cause and effect, etc. It is indicated by a steady state controls active LED and an open padlock icon in the bottom left corner of the screen. Use of the menus is described in other Nittan technical guidance videos. Please refer to the manual for further information. Thanks for watching, and for further helpful videos, please refer to the Nittan channel on YouTube.